they learned of the latest rumor making the rounds in Mother's heart.
Welcome, my name is CouchCoop. We're going to have a look at some LEGO games, particularly the newest from 2024, LEGO Horizon Adventures, which is Horizon Zero Dawn / Forbidden West themed. That one with Aloy and the metal dinosaurs and that. The LEGO games are a bit of a sweet spot for me because they're normally themed with an IP. We're going to look at some of the better ones. I produced a video that's got a lot of the releases, which all happen to be on PSN Extra, and this is also free for the month of December on the standard PSN access. They are also extremely child friendly, so if you've got younger ones, you can access this with the whole family. They are always local co-op and a minimum of 2 players, and the series has partnered with some of the greatest films on the planet. I think this is the first time the series has used a console IP.
Ooh, hot dog stand. This'll totally come in handy.
As you can see, a lot of detail here, a lot of homages, and that's the other reason I get pulled into the games, is because if you know the IP they're based on, there's Easter eggs everywhere, there's quite a lot of fourth wall humour. The games sort of appeal to both child and adult simultaneously, which is not massively common within modern local co-op gaming. You've only got to shoot someone's head off in Borderlands 4 to look over and see the 6-year-old sitting next to you, potentially being traumatised for life. But enough about Last Christmas and little cousin Mickey. Let's have a look at this game and see how it fares up with the other titles in the series, because they're some of the strongest, most family friendly local co-op video games available.
Nice hit! Finish them off!
Watchers. Small, tough.
Another machine down! Collateral damage!
First up, there's a great use of ranged weaponry and a nod to Aloy's awesome bow. That goes for both characters. The other dude's got spear. It's a very easy square button prompt. It's not a twin stick though. It doesn't feel that free. You are stationary upon drawing the bow, but it's still pretty tense and it's still quite fun avoiding each other because you will stagger your local co-op buddy if you hit them. Now on screen here is a test for a dynamic split. We were close to each other a lot of the time, so I didn't stress out that camera at all, but I thought I might just check. There is no dynamic split. Now I'm going to try and put these in order, but this is an older Marvel Lego game with a really awesome vertical split in it. It then does disappear on some of the games when you get close together, but it's just nice to have that autonomy, I suppose. This is Lego Marvel Superheroes 3. Don't worry, I'll tag all of this and I will link to the main video, but you can see how busy it is and how this split screen does massively improve how much you can have going on screen and the tether distance between the two characters.
Seriously?
Whoa, careful! I'm right here!
There is an allocated jump button, and that turns into a double jump if you get hold of these jackpack boot things, which are very satisfying. You can Mario the enemies. This game also introduced the cultists, the humanoid people who were roaming the land, as well as the dinosaurs, and they come spinning at you. You can actually pick them up and throw them at enemies or each other. Again, there is some satisfaction there. There are quite a lot of special moves that don't have that much to do with the main IP. There's a hot dog stand that you can throw down, but they've kept quite loyal with the bow, giving you some fire arrows and a spread almost immediately to start playing around with.
Looks looser!
Go steady, held slow. Good luck.
This is technically a rudimentary isometric twin stick, maybe has more in common with something like Minecraft Dungeons than it does the legacy Lego games. Without this autonomy and split, it becomes very apparent that you're not going to get any mounts or traversable vehicles early doors, or an open world system. That brings me over to The Incredibles, which is, just like it says on the tin, a really amazing, massive, vehicle-ridden, superpower soaked video game. Don't even get me started on the mum. We all know about the mum.
I'll spin circles around you!
Help me! Oh, that was a good one!
Who's laughing now, huh?
This corruptor fight was extremely entertaining, however. What this game lacks in what a normal legacy Lego game would have, it makes up for in dissipation, cool explosions, quite a lot of moving parts on screen with the Lego falling apart, and the designs of the dinosaurs themselves are amazing. You also have targeted areas of weakness, vulnerabilities to different elements, and regular massive creatures to deal with. They'll also throw in additionals in the form of the cultists, so there's a lot going on screen sometimes.
Here I come!
That's good.
Nearly out of gadgets. Getting pretty good at this.
Clear out those no-good cultists!
Special weapons should certainly get a mention. You heard me talking about those jetpack boots before, but you can get like a colossal hammer, then you can start freezing stuff, and the elemental lean is pretty strong, giving fires in and around the arena that you can shoot your arrow through to then ignite to hit an enemy. This game, I need to remind you all, was massively hyped at one of the shows, one of the Sony PlayStation Live events, and it was kind of a butt of a few jokes on the Xbox side that the only thing they had to announce was a Horizon Lego game. To me, it completely adheres to the brief, perfectly blending those two genres, the Lego setup with the ease and accessibility of those games, and of course the lore and cool monsters, dinos, and creatures from the Horizon games. Talking about the game getting really busy there, I've not seen a single frame drop. Its looks and performance have got to be some of the best of the entire series.
Note to self, cannot fly. Want some more? Superhero. Fading here. Anyone got any snacks? Check out my new kicks. Gotcha that time.
My personal two favourite Lego games on a split screen front are the Star Wars Skywalker Saga, which I'll link to in the comments. That video is about to hit 45,000 views. It's very popular. It's one of the better film IP Lego games. You've got spaceship fighting, visiting different planets, all if not most of the locations from the film series, so great stuff there. And of course, staying on the film subject, that Lord of the Rings is so good. It's very comforting, very quaint, really cool orcs, and the battle scenes are amazing, and again sticks to all the plot points of the film. I am not a diehard fan of Star Wars or Lord of the Rings, but those two games really stuck out just for how much they mix it up and how much loyalty they have to the source material.
That passed me up.
I would fully recommend Lego Horizon Adventures if you're a fan of Horizon Zero Dawn and Forbidden West. There's loads of service here, and if you fancy a directional change in that Lego format, or if you've got younger ones that you want to get involved, there is quite a lot of family fun to be had here. This is also on PSN Essential as mentioned, so at very little cost you can have a look at this. My name was of course Couch Coop. We've got Marvel, Cosmic Invasion coming up, and the amazing Absalom. Stay tuned and I'll see you down there. What was that?